Hi, my name's Denise Grupp-Verben, and Emilee Grupp of Emilee's Paper Caper is my sister. And she is insisting that I record a video about a project we did this week. And she said, would you like to do a junk journal with signatures? I said, I've never done that. I've only done the kind with like the spiral comb binding. And I said, okay. So she handed me a stack of paper and said, here, you need about 12 to 15 sheets. How many signatures would you like? And signatures are these rows of coil, yarn, whatever it's called. And so I said, well, 3 would be fine. And so she gave me some stacks of paper that she had. And she said, select 15 and make stacks of 15. And then we folded each of those stacks of papers in half. This is the finished book, so I'm not really showing you the process, I'm just showing you the finished book. And then we said, well, now we need a cover. So we went looking all around Emilee's supplies for a cover. And we looked at some old games and game boxes, didn't really like that. But I had given her a book that I found, you can kind of see the cover of the book, called Teddy Bear Stencils. And this is the cover of the book. And she said, would you like that to be the cover of your junk journal? And I said, well, I'm kind of gave you the book. Oh, that's okay, you can have it. So we cut up the book. This is part of the back of the book that we made for the spine. If you look, you can see. And then we taped it together. That was a little process. Then we had to get the tool that made the holes for the twine. That was a process. We had to punch the holes with a very sharp tool, that very, very dangerous tool, be careful. Then I decided on the order of my pages. Then I punched the hole in the pages, right? Then I had to get out the giant needle and thread the needle with the twine, which is kind of a project because it's that wound twine with 3 pieces. So it's like threading the needle. And then we just went down, up 3 times. And so I ended up with these 3. If you look there, you can kind of see that there are 3 signatures. There's one. There's the 3 different signatures. And so we put them all together. And in this case, I made it so that the tie, the little bow, was in the middle. But if you go up, down from the other way, Emilee has a very good instructional, by the way, on her channel of how to do this. You can end up with the little bows back here if you want. But I wanted the word teddy bears to show. And so I thought if I put the bows back here, that would block the word teddy bears. And I just thought that was kind of cute because it looks like the spine of a book if you put it on your shelf. And then I just started playing with it, and I had decided to use some plain white notebook paper for some of my pages so that I could fill it in. But then I started looking and I thought, gee, that notebook paper is kind of boring. So we took some of those special bumpy scissors and I cut every one of those with a different patterns on the end of the, see how I did the bumpy scissors. And then I just started decorating. I used some stickers. Here's some washi tape I used here. What else did I find? Is good, let me see. Oh, this cool page from a Susan Branch cookbook. I found some pretty washi tape that's got pink, and I decorated that page. And I've only kind of just started putting in things in here, but I thought this was going to be hard. This was not hard. Follow Emilee's instructions. She'll show you how to make it. I think you can make it out of absolutely anything. And if I can do it, you can do it. But you'll need some of this, I don't know what kind of tape this is, but you will need some of this fancy tape.
It's painter's tape.
Painter's tape? Really? Painter's tape? Does it come in different colors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, look at there. Anyway, it didn't really take very long.
You did a good job, Denise. I'm gonna come around over your shoulder and we'll do a flip through of the album.
Okay. Okay, so here's a flip through of how the book came out. So Emilee also gave me these inside, what did you call this?
That's a gel print.
Gel print. It's really cool. So then I just started kind of going through, and I didn't decorate everything yet, but these are some of the cool pages. These are from a couple of cookbooks that we found in the bargain store. Actually, I get a lot of things at the Friends of the Library book sale. If you have a Friends of the Library in your city, go. They love you, and they have good books. And I just started decorating, like this color kind of matched here. So we just go along, you can kind of see some of the pages. My mom says she's going to make one, but she doesn't like these holes. So we said, well, just cover them up or cut them off or something. I think it's kind of cool, but... And then there's the middle. This is just some instructions I saved so that I know how to do something.
Yeah, and the 3-hole, you did this with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch.
3-hole
And I do have a video that shows how to do that, and I will link to it at the end.
This was just a page of paper I thought was pretty. I put in there. So you can do it in any order. The pages do not all have to be the same size. This was pretty. I thought it matched the green, so I put that in there. So there's the first signature. And here comes the second one. And really it's just pages from these 3 different, it's notebook paper pages, some from this Susan Branch book. And did this cookbook have a name? Do you remember?
That was the Jessica Seinfeld cookbook.
That's the Jessica Seinfeld one? And we broke it up. Isn't that terrible? This is like my favorite page, this contents page.
Yeah,
it's just really
pretty.
cool. So we go along. There's another, I thought that was pretty. I put that in there. Ta-da. Here, this was a page that somehow I was trying to put washi on every one of the notebook pages. And this one didn't get one, so I made up for it by decorating that. Let's see if I missed anything good. Every page is, that's what's so cool. And then look at how I made that one a little bit shorter. This one actually was the top of the notebook paper, and it was easier to cut along the line. So I just made it shorter. It didn't matter. And you can do anything you want, but I used a lot of washi to decorate. I found this pretty butterfly, and I thought it matched this page, so I put that in there. Everything is cool. Oh, those look kind of good. Maybe I'm getting hungry. This was pretty. Whatever was under there, I didn't like it, so I covered it up. I don't remember what it said. And here's the end. And here was a cool little thing. It had musical notes, and since I'm a musician, I stuck that in the back. But there's the end, and you can, and I've got lots and lots of room, as you can see, to fill in with a ton of stuff, however much or how little I want. And there you go. We can call it the Teddy Bear Junk Book. Ta-da! You can do it.
Yeah.
And there's the end.
And if you're enjoying the music that you hear on my videos, Denise is the harpist that you're
That's true. That's true.
More information about the music is down in the description of every video. Thanks, Denise, for helping me.
You're welcome.